What's up, guys? Welcome back to Off Duty Pipe. Hopefully, you can hear me all right. Um, I'm outside. It's getting to be summer. People are mowing. Look at this fresh shirt I wore today. Stuff tight. Trying to bring back more tie dye in my wardrobe. It's kind of that goofy, like animal face with the tie dye. So, um, got the Peterson here. Got some figgy pudding in here from just for him. This blend actually, it started out called Figgy Pudding. They did a contest. The employees put together a blend and they put it out. People voted on it. This was called Figgy Pudding. It won in 25, so then it became 2025 Christmas blend. And I don't know if it's back to Figgy Pudding or not. Uh, it's Sunday. Hopefully, I'll get this edited today. Just got back from church. That's a good blend. This is a favorite around here. Me and my wife. A lot of the guys I work with like this a lot too. That's a good blend. Uh, anyways, so we just got back from church. I'm getting ready to go meet with some guys from church at the range, get some training in today. Um, I haven't really posted a lot since we've been back from the trip. Me and my wife are focusing a little bit on she has a channel of her own, and we're doing a channel together, uh, and we're basically just using this to document our lives and our time with our kids, and just almost like old school home videos, you know, capturing our lives, putting it out there, and maybe it'll inspire some other people to make memories with their loved ones and family. But if anything, you know, we can just, it's fun and we can look back and see our trips and stuff. Had a great time on the cruise. It was awesome. We're definitely cruising people now. Uh, we're already looking at planning our second one, hopefully in 27. We're taking all four of our kids, so we have to get two estate rooms, and it's going to cost more. And instead of doing, we did a five, instead of doing a shorter one to save money. I'm like, nah, if we're going to spend it, we're going to spend it. So we're going to do a 7 night. So it's going to be a little pricier. So hopefully we can get there in 28 or 27. And if I have to push it to 28, I'll push it. And I'm sorry about the noise, guys. I just got back from church. Like I said, I'm going to the range. I have to be there in like, I got to leave in like an hour. So I wanted to have a pipe before I eat lunch real quick. And it just happens the neighbor's mowing. So hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah. Small town, but that's, I guess, part of living in a small town. So, um, or living in a city. Even if it's a small town, you still got neighbors. Mm. This figgy pudding is so good. I have another blend called creme brulee, and it is definitely like when you're done eating or at the end of the night. I've even done it when I felt hungry at the end of the night, like peckish, and I'm like, I'm not really hungry. My mind is just, I'm just bored, or my mind's telling me I'm hungry, but I'm not. I've smoked the creme brulee as like a dessert. Instead of eating your dessert, you smoke your dessert, or with a nice glass of wine or something like that, or a whiskey. Like if you've got a good sweet bourbon, uh, creme brulee goes with that. The figgy pudding also can fill that role of like a dessert pipe, but it also stands on its own as well, like throughout the day. If you're wanting something that's not that sweet, this this is a good hit. So I just realized too I should have used a different pipe. I got a new pipe from Colony. Shout out Tom over at Colony. That place is awesome. I did film a video with Tom, and I'm still working on it. I did a short, but I have a long form video touring the shop and stuff. And Tom's a great guy. If you're in the area, go check out Colony. But I did get a nice K Woody pipe from him that was made in 1928. It's awesome. Straight pipe. It is awesome. I don't know why I didn't grab it, but I just came in and grabbed a pipe off the stand, and this happens to be the one. So, um, but yeah, this blend is great. Like it doesn't have to. You don't have to be in the mood for something sweet, but if you are, it'll hit that uh, kind of dessert craving as well. But even if you're not, and you just want a solid blend, you know, if you're pairing it with drinks and stuff, and you're wanting something that's not so sweet, this will work for that as well. It really hits both levels. It's awesome. Um, so yeah, I got tons of footage I got to edit that we're going through from our cruise. Me and the wife for the channel we've got that we're starting up together. To kind of document our lives. Cruise was awesome, so good. Leaving was like the worst part. We drove from here to Florida. I really wanted to meet up with some people, but I just didn't. My idea of how that would work wasn't realistic because we left at like 5 in the afternoon, and like by the time I hit like places where I probably could have met up with some people, like Tennessee and went through Alabama, it was like in between the hours of midnight to like 4 a.m. So not really how I pictured it, but it was a safe drive. We drove all the way through. Um, the way back was safe. It was great. So I can't wait to do that again. Man, it's so good. Such a good blend. If you're in the area too, Springfield, figgy pudding. It might still be called the 2025 Christmas blend. I'm not sure. When I bought it, it was figgy pudding, and then when it won, I bought more, and it was labeled Christmas blend. And I don't know now that Christmas is over if it's going to go back to figgy pudding, but I haven't had to buy it recently because I got a pretty decent sized jar, probably about in between 6 and 8 ounces of it. So I kind of slowed down on it because I didn't. There was a time where they didn't have the stuff to make it. I didn't know if they were going to get it again how soon, so I didn't want to run out and then like really want it. So I slowed down on smoking it. And now that I know it's back, I've heard it's back. I'm kind of smoking it more freely. So I also recently tried half and half for the first time. Got it from Colony as well, and used smoked it out of that K Woody. And I like half and half quite a bit. I still pretty regularly smoke some Prince Albert. Um, they have a blend called Wilson's Creek, which is very good. Sweet Briar. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day today. We went to church. We do life group after service, and it's kind of great. We got some friends in our life group, and everybody's friendly, and when we all get together, it's like being with friends, even if we don't. Certain people in the life group we don't hang out with individually, and I would like to. It's just a matter of we just haven't because we're kind of newer to that life group. I think we've been going maybe like 2 months to this life group. So, uh, but it's been a good day, and I'm gonna go meet up with some guys. We're gonna go to the range, do some training. Uh, so that should go good. But it was kind of nice. We're in life group, and the place our life group meets is in the. We have a new building being built. Praise God. But we have our church. It's our main building, and it's decent size. But we have the old church, which was like a smaller building, and that is now the youth building. And so it's got two floors and basement and upstairs. Our life group meets in the basement, right underneath where the youth goes. And they had the youth worship going on while we were in life group. And man, it just put a big old smile on my face. It like you could hear the kids singing. You could hear them worshiping and praising. It was man, it was awesome. It just really makes my heart feel good. So, but yeah, been a good day. Splendid, phenomenal. You know, trying so hard to like get videos out, and I'm having fun doing it. But focusing on the second channel with my wife has been really fun. Um, just documenting our dates, our trips. We filmed while we went grocery shopping, and it's just really fun. Like, and I've been able to look back on videos that I haven't even edited, and just put a smile on my face on a down day. Like, it's weird looking back at like, oh, we went grocery shopping, but like, I watched the video and I'm happy, my wife's happy, and it's like, that's cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I felt like I've been kind of neglecting my channel here, and so I felt like it was overdue to hop back on after the cruise and share a bowl with you guys. Even if it is rushed before I go to the range. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot some rifles today. Well, I say some rifles. I'm gonna shoot my rifle today. Um, I got a couple SBRs, a department issue SBR, and one of my own. And the really, I'm kind of purpose driven with all my tools now. I made a video about being content, but leading up to that video, I'd kind of been getting rid of stuff that I didn't need, like that doesn't fit the same purposes. Like I have 3 or 4 things that fill the same role, but like I don't need that. So um, I've kind of tailored down what I have to like, do I have enough to get the job done, and then do I have some extra like a backup because two is one, one is none type thing. So when I go train, I don't usually. It's not a range session where I'm like bringing tons of different guns. The guys I'm going with are not law enforcement; they're friends from church, and I think they're bringing like every kind of stuff they have to play with and stuff. But and that's fun. That there's nothing wrong with that. It is fun. I enjoy that as well. But me personally, like having kids and a wife and wanting trips and stuff, like tailoring down to what I have to be purpose driven that I can train with and I guess complete um, go through work with and stuff. So for me, that's kind of where I'm at. So when I go train, I like to. It's fun to shoot other guns, but it's really nice. Like even if I'm just there having fun, to get that trigger time on the firearms that I'm using daily for work. You know what I mean? So should be a good time. Um, I'm gonna go to work with my wife afterwards. She works for our church. She cleans our church, and she doesn't like being in the big building alone in the evening and stuff. So I bring I bring the Switch too, or my Kindle, and I read or play I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now. Never been a Zelda fan. Don't know anything about it. But Breath of the Wild, I've heard a lot about, and it looked really good, so I picked it up. Started playing it on the Switch too. It is phenomenal. It is awesome. Um, I'm barely early into it. If you guys know anything about it, I've just, again, I don't know all the names and stuff, but I just got my first Divine Beast taken down in like the sand, like the desert area. That was ridiculous. Had to use YouTube to figure that out a lot because it's a big puzzle and it's like, man, it was ridiculous. But I got it done. I also ordered some amiibo cards off eBay. Call it cheating if you want, but those are cool. They'll get here. They're like the little miniature amiibo cards that people have made. They have the chip in them, and I can scan it, and it'll drop me loot and gear and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to those getting here. Reading wise, I finished The Fellowship of the Ring. I'll tell you, there's nothing like reading those books with a pipe. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I'm on book two, and I'm at. Um, I don't feel the need to say spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings by now, like at least the movies or read it, you probably don't want to. So I'm just gonna freely talk about it. I'm at where Gandalf just came back and met with Aragorn, and Legolas and Gimli, and so that's where I'm at in the book of the second book, and I'm liking it. The first book was really good. It's got a lot of build up, but the second book, and same with the movies, the second movie and the second book just seem like it seems as the story goes, it gets more actiony, it gets more fast paced. So that's what's been new with me. Uh, Still been having bowls daily. It's a big part of my life. So, but no, it's nice to have a moment. I'm kind of rushed. Like I said, we got back from church a little after 12. I think it was like almost 12:30, and I gotta leave here at 1:30. So I gotta grab my stuff, but just enough time to share a partial bowl with you guys. I'll probably finish this while I'm gathering my stuff. It is hot. It has been raining nonstop. The ground doesn't look too muddy though, which I'm almost wondering if that's because of how hot it's been. It's been to where it'll be pouring rain and for hours and still be hot. It's gross. I hate the heat. Much rather be in the cold. When it's cold, I can put more clothes on. When it's hot, you can't seem to take off enough clothes to make a difference. And if you did, you'd get arrested for walking around nude. Yeah. Pipe recommendations, guys. I'm feeling the urge to buy me another pipe. I got a few in mind that I kind of want to get a Morgan Bones pipe, mainly because they're not super expensive, and I know that they kind of, as you smoke them, they kind of change the oils and the tobacco in your hands and stuff, and the heat kind of changes the outside color. And I'd really like to get one and get a clip of it before I smoked out of it, and just kind of show process as it changes. If you guys have any pipes like that, not just Morgan Bones, but that change, and you have kind of a documentation of it changing, share that stuff. Tag me because I want to see it. It just really interests me. So, but yeah, it's been a good day so far. Gonna keep being good. Um, yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying a bowl and your weekend. And you know, what are you guys smoking on? Well, thanks for if you stop by. Thanks for sharing a bowl with me, putting up with the the noise of the mowers and stuff, and me kind of being rushed and all over the place. But I just wanted to pop in and say hey, and that's gonna be it for me because, like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So God bless you guys. Stay lit.